Going to make a demo video on how to make a Cat5 cable using, of course, RJ45 ends. The things that you need, of course, are going to be a crimping tool. This is just a very inexpensive one from Stern. It's got a couple of blades on it, place for the RJ45, RJ11. You also need a pair of scissors, dual purpose for that. And I like to use a Sharpie pen. I'll explain why I like this Sharpie. It also helps after the fact of the cable being finished that you can test it, so I have a very inexpensive cable tester. I'll demonstrate how that works as well. First thing you want to do is take your piece of cable that you're going to put ends on and trim the outer jacket. The crimping tool has a blade system on it. The important thing here is that you want to give about 2 inches to work with on each end. And when you do cut the sheath, you don't want to press the blade into it very hard, just enough to break the outer cover. Once you do that, you'll notice that you can twist the cable. Most PVC jacketed cable will break very easy. You can see how easy that was. There's the nylon pull string. Just take your scissors and trim that off. Now the important thing, of course, is you want to take your 4 pairs and untwist them. And this is real important, real important. You want to make them as straight as possible to work with. So start with just using your fingers and pulling them straight. It doesn't matter which pair or any order, just get them all straightened out. I don't have any special tool for it. I've seen different people use different methods for this. I just simply use my fingers. There's the and then we got the last pair here, which is blue, blue, white. We'll kind of straighten that out a little bit. Okay, another purpose for the scissors, I like to take them in pairs and just quickly put a pair over the edge, and with your finger just gently pull them straight. That just helps take out any little extra bends. Again, the straighter you can make the cable, the easier this will all work to your advantage. The easier it'll be to put these ends on. There you go. That didn't take long. And you can see that they're fairly straight. Now I use the T568B method as far as the that's pretty much the standard. There's a T568A and T568B, but for Ethernet cables, standard cables, it's all T568B, which is basically your orange-white first, then your orange, then your green-white, then blue, blue-white, then green, and then brown-white, brown. And again, you can see how having the cables extremely straight benefits in getting them in order. Also, having that 2 inches helps them free up, makes it already easy to keep them in order. But always double check your order, because they can misalign while you're pulling them straight. Orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. Now it's good to go ahead and cut off that first extra inch you made with the scissors and stick it through the end. Now the ends that I have are open-ended, so which means that the individual strands will simply come out through the other side. I don't know if you can see that. I like using these ends because, again, as you've pulled them through, you can see any of them binding, but and being longer or shorter, we're going to use our scissors to trim that. But you can also definitely double check your order again, which is orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. It stayed in order. Now here's where I use my little Sharpie pen, but you could use a pencil, ballpoint pen, or anything. With open-ended cables like this, you can make a small mark after you've pushed it as far as you want to push it to where you want to cut the end of the cable off. Also make sure that your jacket goes in as far as you can. I would say at least a ½ inch all the way up. Can you see that? And then now pull it back out, and you will have a faint black line where you've marked it. Cut those straight. Put it back in. And it goes in nicely. I can see the cables coming out to the other end. I can look through you can see that there's a brown wire on one end and the orange white on the other, so that's good. You can look through the cable and I see orange, white, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. That is all good. So now I can come over with my crimping tool, place it inside here, and give it a good smash, or crimp should I say, and there you go. And now you can just do that to the other side. Okay, and I just sped this up because I've done the second one just like I did the first, and I just crimped it so we're in good shape. So now I have the finished cable, and let me show you a close-up of that. It looks very professional. You can see I've got the PVC jacket pretty close to the inside, so if I can get that in focus here. I'll give it a second. There it goes. There's my T568B, orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. Also notice that the order of colors, orange, white, orange, is on the left side facing underneath. Now of course I want to test my cable, so I take my cable tester, put the appropriate end on one side of the tester, the opposite end in the other side of the tester top, and then I'm going to turn it on. Hopefully you can see this. And there we go. Pair 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, I'll make it slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got a very good cable. First try, no mistakes. Definitely got the order right, and made a cable in about 5 minutes or less. So, and there we go. Hope this helps.